Hello, everyone. I feel honored and blessed to be able to come before you. Normally, I get to do the commencement speeches in person with you guys at your facilities or at the graduation. But because of what's been going on in the world, we have to do it this way, which is fine with me because it doesn't discount or take away from the accomplishments that you've made. So, congratulations to the class of 2020. I want you to know that you are special and that you are at a point in your life where you have to understand that everything that you do is based on your belief, is based on the love that you have for yourself and others, and it's based on your faith, the faith that you have in yourself. You have to have faith in yourself and you have to believe in yourself. And when you think about these things, this is what will push you to the next level. I wanted to focus really quick on three things: on love, belief, and faith. When you talk about love, you have to love yourself. You have to love your parents. You have to have a love for others. You have to have a love for God and what you believe in. Love can and will give you the desire, the drive, and the passion to achieve anything that you set out to accomplish. Now, I know you're probably saying to yourself, why is he talking about love for a graduation or commencement speech? Well, it's simple. If you take a second to think about it, love is what has and always will be the thing that drives you. Love is the thing that helps you get to where you're at. Think back to your parents' love, the love they had for you, the love that they showed you over the years as you were growing and getting to the next level. Love is the thing that drives you and that moves you to be your best. The love of a child, a student, a family member, or a friend. This world was built on love. Love is the core of our very existence. So when you look in the mirror and you smile and you know that you are here because of a single act of love, love between your parents and God. People will forget what you said. People will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel. And this is what love does. So I want you to know right now, I know that it's a difficult time. We're dealing with the COVID-19 and the virus and different things like that. But I want you to understand the fact that you are graduating, the fact that you are still moving forward shows that you are an overcomer. It shows that you have the will to win. You'll be able to tell your children and your grandchildren that you overcame the pandemic of 2020. Now, I know at this time, I know it's been rough. I know it's been tough, but you still made it because of your resilience and because of your perseverance. I want you to remember how hard you worked to get to this point. I want you to remember that you worked hard before the pandemic. And I want you to understand one thing, and the biggest reason that you're making it through the pandemic is because of your belief in yourself. I want you to know that the word before has carried weight in this world. Examples. We talk about before Christ. We talk about before the Great Depression. We always talk about things that happened before. And I want you to understand that now you'll be saying things like, I remember what I did before the pandemic. I remember what we were doing before this virus came. Just know and understand that we're all getting ready to restart after all of this is over. And the most important key in this is you will be the front runners. You will be the ones to lead the charge. Class of 2020, you guys are the future, and you will be pushing us into a place where we belong and doing the things that we need in order for this world to be better. But today we celebrate you because you're stepping forward and you're stepping up and you're accepting the challenge to move forward and make this world and country a better place. And that should never be underestimated. So when you talk about believing in yourself, when you talk about faith, and when you talk about love, I want you to understand that you have to have the faith to stand and trust in who you are and walk in your purpose regardless of the obstacles that has been set before you. And trust me, during this time, there has been obstacles set before you. It's evident in the fact that we're doing virtual graduations, that we're doing virtual proms, that we can't do the things that we normally do. But my questions to you are these. Will you press through? Will you stand when everyone doubts you or the world seems to be against you? Will you trust in your ability to get it right and have victory over those things and those people that try to defeat you? Will you get it right? And will you stand and overcome when it comes time to walking in your purpose? Just because you've made mistakes, it doesn't mean that you can't fix it. No matter how many times you messed up, no matter how many times you failed, you've got to get back up. You have to dust off your shoulders. You have to hold your head up high, and you have to say, I win no matter what. Stop letting people or situations hold you hostage to your shortcomings or to the mistakes that you've made. You have to understand that you win. You have victory. You are an overcomer. Simply be your best. I want you to trust in who you are. I want you to trust in who you're supposed to be. And I want you to trust in your purpose and believe in your dreams and always have faith in yourself. And I want you to understand that my prayer for you is simple. At night when you go to bed and you put your shoes on the floor under your bed, my prayer is that you put them back far enough so when you wake up in the morning and you go to reach those shoes, and as you're down on your knees, I want you to thank God or whatever you believe in for another day, because that means that you woke up. That means that you have the ability to face another day. That means you have the ability to have victory and win one more time because you still have that breath in your body. And when you think of it that way, that's when you win. I'm not psychic and I can't predict the future. But one thing I know from experience is this. If you step out on faith and you take the road less traveled, you just might find that the hard work, the pain, the setbacks, the disappointments, and the trials that you face were all worth it in the end. Because then you have a testimony. Why do you have a testimony? Because you've been through a test. Think about who you are and where you come from. The fact that you're sitting here watching this, the fact that you're about to move forward to the next level and graduate shows that you are resilient. Whether you come from a two-parent home or whether you were raised by one parent or your grandmother or your cousin or your aunt, it doesn't matter. You never have to settle. You never have to make an excuse for who you are and what you don't have. All you have to do is believe in yourself. Believe in who you are. And I always say life is simple as A, B, C. And what do I mean? Your attitude, your behavior, and your character. These are the things that defines you. These are the things that make you who you are. These are the things that make you want to win. These are the things that make people want to follow you, want to be around you, and make people want to love you. So, what's your attitude when you get up in the morning? Are you ready to attack the day? Are you ready to get to the next level? Are you ready to win at any cost? Are you ready to give 100% to everything you do? And what's your behavior? How are you treating people? Are you treating people the way you want to be treated? And what's your character like? Can people depend on you? Are you a man or woman of your word? Do you say and do what you say you're going to do? And are you trustworthy and dependable? Your attitude, your behavior, and your character. Will you work hard to be the best? I believe Michael Jordan said that he focuses on being the best that he focused on being the best basketball player. He wasn't worried about everything else, but because he focused on being the best, he became the best. And what happened? He got accolades. He got money. He got things because he focused on being the best basketball player. Everything else opened up to him. So what am I saying to you? If you focus on being the best, if you put everything you have into it, then you will succeed. And if you do one more thing, if you pause, relax, and press forward, you'll be successful. If you pause to see what's ahead, and if you relax long enough to gain your composure and not make a hasty decision and be mindful of what you're about to do, you can press forward, leaving your mark of excellence on everything you do. Class of 2020, believe in yourself. Believe in who you are. Believe in your abilities. Believe in the things that you've overcome. Believe in your right to dream and your right to walk in your purpose and achieve anything that you set out to believe and achieve. And I promise you, nothing will be withheld from you. There's no limit to the sky, and you will continue to be successful. And you'll look back on this time and you will say, I remember when. I remember we overcame. And I remember because of our resilience and our perseverance and our tenacity and our love and our belief and our faith, we're standing here in success. Thank you so much. And I pray that you continue to walk in your destiny, walk in your purpose, achieve your dreams, and never give up. And be symbolic, simply your best. Because when you're deeply rooted, it stimulates growth. Congratulations, class of 2020. I'm Simeon Henderson. Thank you so much.